Hey guys, Mac here. Now, every now and again, I do get a chance to play a game that I might have not had a chance to play as soon as it came out. I have done videos like this in the past, but I was kind of looking for a name for a series or something like that, and I was wondering if you guys would want to help me. You can leave comments in the comment section down below or reach me on Twitter. But basically, every now and again, I look at games that, don't necessarily have anything for me to make guides for because it's kind of late, and I don't want to do a full review. But I want to tell you guys about the game, why I think it's a unique game, and why maybe you should pick it up depending on whether or not some of the things I say are things that you might enjoy. Now, I've done this for Killer Instinct as well as Plants vs. Zombies. I've also done it a lot in the past, so if you guys have any ideas or any feedback, that'd be great. But today I actually got to try the game Ryse. Now, when I first bought my Xbox, I also got Killer Instinct, Forza 5, and Dead Rising 3. Barely played Dead Rising 3, to be honest. Forza 5 was a huge game for me. But Ryse was actually one of the titles that I skipped out on launch. And honestly, after giving it a good try now, I do kind of regret it. It is actually a fantastic game. As you can see on screen, it has amazing graphics, and it is a very action-packed game, which not always my type of game. I'm not really an action guy. I actually stick away from a lot of the games that people would consider great games, although I'm trying to broaden my horizons a little bit here. So as you can tell, it is a beautiful game, and that includes the cutscenes in the game. I thought the voice acting in the game was actually excellent, and I thought the gameplay was actually pretty good. Now, people might be turned off because it seems like a lot of quick time event button presses, but because you're always battling in a large group of enemies, you always have to watch all your different angles, and you have to watch out for all the enemies that can attack you from all different sides. Playing on a harder difficulty definitely makes that more appealing for someone like me at least, and I actually did enjoy the battles with a lot of enemies on screen at the same time. But the boss battles, on the other hand, were a little bit more repetitive and a little bit less enjoyable for me personally. Now, another thing that I want to hint about is the fact that the game is very linear. Now, if you've been following any of my reviews for literally any amount of time, you will know that me saying a game is linear is not a good nor bad thing. A lot of people like to say that the word linear is automatically something bad. Now, for me, a game like BioShock and Metro Last Light, those are both linear games, but both excellent games. Sometimes games are meant to be linear, and I don't personally mind them. So when I use the word linear, it definitely doesn't always mean what some other people think it means. I don't think all games should pertain to an open world concept. Anyways, the game does hold your hand, I guess, through specific set pieces that they want you to experience in specific ways. So they'll make you go to a specific part of the map in order to trigger a cutscene that they want you to see to add to the story. Now, as you can see, the story is about the Roman times, and there's a lot of influence from gods and kingdoms and stuff like that. I would let you just experience that for yourself, or just look into that further if it's something that interests you. But just to finish off the video, I got to try Ryse, and I actually regret not buying this instead of Dead Rising, which I have not been enjoying personally, to be honest. And if you like any of the things I talked about, I think it's worth experiencing for any player who might be, looking for something for their Xbox One, might have not played Ryse. I think it's worth giving a try. And hopefully you find this video enjoyable. As always, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Hopefully after watching this video you have a slight idea of what I want to do with this series. I have made videos like this before. I need a name, so if someone wants to comment in the comments down below, if I use the name that they recommend, I'll definitely give them a shout out in the next video. Thanks for watching, guys. As always, see you in my next video. Peace.